Hello and welcome to Treats by Linda. Today we are making one of Ghana's favorites, jollof rice, and there's absolutely no debate about it. It's delicious and packed with flavor. I'm sure you want to have a taste of this. Let me show you how I make it. Let's get started. I'll be using some onions, garlic, ginger, red bell peppers, some carrots, fresh tomatoes, red and green habanero peppers, and I'm also adding some parsley, rosemary, and thyme. I slice up my fresh tomatoes and onions, and I add my chopped carrots, ginger, and garlic. Of course, I also add the red and green habanero peppers and the red bell peppers. Then the parsley, fresh thyme, and rosemary. So the magic is these ingredients are going to go into the oven. I first drizzle some vegetable oil, just a little vegetable oil, and then I put it in the oven. I broil it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and this is where the magic happens because you get that smoky flavor that you're going to use to make your jollof, and it tastes absolutely wonderful. Once it's all blended till it's smooth, I add my oil to the saucepan. When it heats up, I add my diced onions, fresh onions, fry it for some minutes, and then we are adding tolo beef. It's all about flavor, my people. It's all about flavor. So make sure you get the tolo beef. I'll be sharing that tolo beef recipe on my page, on my channel soon, so please look out for that. I also had some chicken that I had already marinated it was in the oven. And that is the sauce or the stock of that chicken. That is what we'll be using for the jollof as well. So I pour that and then I put it aside. Then once the onions have fried with the salted beef, I added my tomato paste, fried it for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then I added the blended ingredients. It was colorful and the aroma was just great. This is what gives you that smoky, flavor of your jollof. So I continue to, stir intermittently so that my stew doesn't burn. Okay. Jollof is all about flavor, so these spices are also essential. I added some black pepper, white pepper, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, turmeric powder, curry powder, and some nutmeg powder. Of course, you also need some bay leaves and your seasoning cube. So once you realize that your stew is almost done, you add these spices. I just used 1 teaspoon each of all these spices. Please trust me on this. It really is essential. It makes a difference when you're preparing your jollof, okay? Once everything is well incorporated, I wash my rice and I used jasmine rice. I don't like using basmati because it doesn't give me the same texture and taste, so I use that. And then this is where the stock of the chicken goes into the jollof. If you're using beef, that is also fine. It gives you the same flavor, so you don't need to add extra water. Trust me on this. When you're preparing your jollof, all you need is the stock of the protein you're using, okay? It's all about steam. So once I mixed all of this really nicely, I tasted for salt and I realized I needed a little bit of salt. So that also went in. I stirred everything, and you need to cover with foil because it's the steam that cooks the jollof. It's all about steam. Okay, after about 10 minutes, I checked and then stirred everything. So you have to, stir it from bottom up so that, the ones at the top can also go down and your jollof can cook well. If you're still watching this video, I hope you've already subscribed to my channel. This is Treats by Linda. If you haven't done that, please take time to subscribe to my channel because I promise I'll be giving you great recipes and content on this channel. For my subscribers, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you try this recipe. Okay, share a comment and let me know how it went. And if you're watching this video, share a comment and tell me which city you're watching this video from. So I cover it again, and then after about 10 minutes, I stir, and like I said, you have to, scoop it from the bottom up so that every part of your rice or your jollof would be cooked well. And you don't have to stir it too much. You just have to ensure that every, inch of your pan is cooked and all the flavors. At this point, my kitchen was smelling so good. And jollof is actually the favorite food in my house, especially the little ones. They can eat jollof every single day of the week. I'm telling you, it's so good. So I really hope that you try this recipe and you let me know if you liked it. So after about 3 to 4, stirring and covering, I realized that my jollof was ready. Then I diced some carrots and also added some peas, mixed all of this together, covered it for about another 5 to 10 minutes so that it can be cooked and mixed with the jollof, and it was ready to be served. The little ones kept asking when the jollof was going to be ready, so you could just imagine. And this recipe is absolutely perfect. Just try it and you would love it. You wouldn't prepare jollof rice any other way. Once it was done, of course, it's chop time, plated it, and because we used the tolo beef or the salted beef, you can actually eat the jollof just like that without adding any extra protein. But it's okay if you want to add some protein. I had some chicken that was grilling in the oven, so I added some of that, and of course some kale willy or fried ripe plantain on the side, and it was magical. This recipe just works. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Treats by Linda, and expect more exciting content. Thank you for watching.